A clarity that hurts you is better than a confusion that holds you. Face the fact of things, face the fact of where you are right now. If you've been running around in circles, doing the same thing over and over, and you just constantly keep hitting a brick wall, then clearly something needs to change. You need to intake a new piece of information that will recalibrate you and shift your direction, get you back onto the path out of darkness. Having that balance in your spiritual, physical, and your mental plane. You need to make sure that you're aligned across all three of these planes to have that clarity, right? For your spiritual, you need to just be able to realize God and have faith in that realization of the truth, the real truth of reality. The truth by the inner, despite what appearances may show you, despite what may be shown to you on the surface level. You know, when you're unsure and unclear of where you're going and who you are, where you're going is essentially who you're being, right? Because when you're being a certain thing, you attract certain things. Let's say you're being a waste man. Let's say you're being a waste man. All you'll attract is things that a waste man would have in their life. Like, you know, everything you attract is is fleeting. It's not even, it's nothing tangible and it's not substantial. It's not long lasting. You need to keep your awareness high, keep your frequency high, navigate this world as your higher self, you know, embodying the God qualities. As you take action or as you perceive things, once you've sorted your spiritual, then everything will kind of key into place properly. Because some of us like to pour too much into one thing. Let's say the spiritual side of things, or the mental side of things, or the physical, which is the action that you're taking. We can end up losing ourselves and not even realizing it. Being run by ego, that's how I like to see it, because once you're in line across all these three planes, you'll kind of come into an acceptance. And if you've got the right frequency, you'll be able to even look past the ego, realize when the ego is projecting onto you. So when you're imbalanced in any of these planes of existence, then you can end up just operating from your ego, trying to act spiritual instead of being spiritual, or letting your thoughts run you around in circles without realizing that, you know, it's the emotion that you're affirming in yourself that is creating these thoughts in the first place, or trying to change an effect of an effect, the physical plane, the taking of action to change another action without even considering the fact that you're probably operating from the wrong frequency, the wrong perspective, embodying the wrong things, embodying being a waste man. You need to embody God, express the God qualities, no matter what is trying to get you to revert back to your old ways. Your rent is due, or bailiffs come knocking at your door, or you know, things keep coming out of your account randomly, and that's you know, the old entities want you to react to that. The old belief systems you've created want you to react to that. Be detached and act from that God frequency of things will be okay, and you have more than enough and you don't need anything, it can be very hard to break out of that eyesight. But with meditative practices and breath work, me personally is breath work. It all started with breath work for me, because your breath ultimately determines the thoughts that manifest in your mind, and then your thoughts manifest, or your thoughts compel you to take actions that will manifest ultimately a reality congruent with the thoughts that came first. Let's say you're feeling anger. Sometimes your breath or breathing can be shallow, or there can be tightness in certain areas of the body. Breath work can help you to be aware of all these inner workings, inner intricacies, connecting your breath and your emotions and your body and your thoughts. So I noticed for myself personally, whenever I am in a state of lust, like craving, it could be anything. It could be women, it could be money, it could be... What else do people crave? Anything that you're in a state of not having, because that is the state of desire. Ultimately, is the state of not having something. I noticed that my breathing becomes very like just short breaths, short quick breaths. When I realized that I'm lusting over this thing, I take deep, slow, controlled breaths. When you're in a state of acceptance and peace, for me personally, when I'm in a state of acceptance and peace, my breathing is very, just very slow, very like calm, very calm waters, And then eventually you notice that by the time you're breathing in the emotion that you desire to, or you're breathing calmly, breathing 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out, through the nose as well, through the nose. When your breathing has been calibrated correctly, your emotion will regulate itself. And then your thoughts will then change. Once you've aligned yourself spiritually, the mental's next. Your intuition, the things you're compelled to do, the thoughts that compel you to take action. That voice in your head that tells you oh, I think I should get this book, or I think I should talk to this person, or go to this place, or stay inside today. That voice in your head, that's your intuition influencing the mental, the thoughts that you're thinking, which compels you to take an action, which is the physical now. And now that you've aligned two planes of existence, the things you're compelled to do, your frequency, now the action is next. Now you'll be able to take the right action. And don't feel pressure to have to know what to do something, because it says in the Bible that I can do nothing. The Father within, He doeth the works. That's all about keeping that frequency high, realizing that God will take care of everything. God will bring about the circumstances, and you will know what to do. You'll be compelled to do something. Just don't think about what you need to do. Think about who you're being, and you'll have aligned yourself multidimensionally across all three planes of existence. Like and subscribe. Also check the links in the description. I've got free advice, motivation that can be scheduled. If you want me to help you with any spiritual endeavors, practices, let me say, like meditation, breath work, we can work together. It's completely free of charge, of course. Break out of your old frequencies, the old false belief systems that have been limiting you and holding you back. There's also a bulking guide in the description too. If you want to get shredded, gain strength, gain explosive strength. You can also DM me if you've purchased it and you want me to tailor it more to anything, any pursuits that you're particularly interested in. Also join our Discord community if you're alone in this spiritual journey, alone on your journey out of darkness, your journey to realization of God. Then join. Thank you for making it this far in the video, and stay blessed.